For generations, the deep heart of the Amazon has harbored a legendary ghost story, whispered among explorers and scientists alike. It speaks of a lost civilization and its mythical capital. A place so remote and so ancient, it's known only as the City of Whispers. This isn't just a city lost to the relentless creep of the jungle. It's said to be shielded by a secret so old and so powerful, it actively repels those who seek it. Legends claim the city holds knowledge that could either become humanity's greatest salvation or its ultimate doom. Countless adventurers have followed the siren call of its secrets, but the jungle has a way of silencing them forever. It is a graveyard of dreams and hubris. But this time is different. This isn't a fool's errand, fueled by greed. It's a meticulously planned mission. A team of specialists, each at the peak of their field, is ready to face the unknown. Leading them is Sarah, a brilliant historian whose years of research into obscure texts and indigenous folklore led her to the city's probable location. Her encyclopedic knowledge and strategic mind are the team's most crucial asset. By her side is Jake, a seasoned survivalist and master tracker. He moves through the jungle as if he were a part of it, his eyes trained to read the subtle language of the forester's snapped twig, a misplaced leaf, a shadow that shouldn't be there. He is their compass, their guardian, through this sprawling, green labyrinth. Completing the trio is Emily, a tech prodigy and medical expert. She handles the cutting-edge gear that monitors every variable, from atmospheric changes to biological threats. She is their vital link to the outside world and their first line of defense against both the jungle's natural dangers and the far more sinister possibilities that await them. Their journey begins where the modern world ends, at the sun-drenched edge of the world's most mysterious and beautiful jungle. As their small plane disappears into the thick, swirling mists, the familiar hum of civilization is replaced by an overwhelming, primal silence. The air, thick with humidity and the intoxicating scent of damp earth and blooming orchids, presses in on them. Every rustle of a leaf, every distant haunting cry of an unseen animal, seems to carry an ancient messager story of a place time itself has forgotten. They aren't just entering a forest, they are stepping through a portal into living history. The long and perilous path of preparation has led them to this moment. The City of Whispers is waiting, and their story has just begun. Asterisk, as they pushed through a curtain of thick, tangled vines, the team crossed a threshold, feeling an immediate and profound change. The vibrant, deafening chorus of the jungle, the chatter of monkeys, the squawks of exotic birds, the incessant buzz of insects faded into an eerie, unnatural silence. This was no mere collection of ruins. It was an entire city, a magnificent metropolis that had been completely consumed by time. What were once grand, bustling streets were now avenues of moss and soil, crisscrossed by the ancient roots of colossal trees. Looming from the overgrowth were colossal, moss-covered statues of strange composite creatures, half beast, half something else entirely. Their weathered, stone eyes seemed to follow every move, ancient guardians watching over their lost domain. Sunlight, struggling to pierce the thick canopy, cast haunting, shifting shadows that danced across the crumbling architecture, adding to the city's ghostly atmosphere. For Sarah, the historian, this was her life's work made real. She walked with a sense of profound awe, a deep, emotional connection to the past. The weight of history pressed in on her from all sides. Jake, ever the tracker, saw beyond the decay, his eyes picking out subtle patterns and ancient pathways that nature had tried but failed to completely erase. Meanwhile, Emily's high-tech scanners began to flicker, registering faint, unidentifiable energy signatures pulsating from deep within the city's heart. The city felt alive, not with life, but with a palpable sense of anticipation, as if it had been patiently waiting for them. Venturing deeper, they reached the city's epicenter and gasped at the sight of a massive temple. Its stone walls were not simply carved, but covered in an intricate tapestry of hieroglyphics, a visual history of an advanced people. Their sophisticated technology, and a dark secret that ultimately caused their complete and sudden downfall. The discovery was breathtaking, a world of knowledge waiting to be unlocked. But the awe was quickly replaced by a new, chilling sensation. They weren't just alone in the silence. The city wasn't empty. A subtle but undeniable presence made the hairs on their necks stand up. They had become trespassers in a place that still belonged to something else. Asterisk, hiding in a sheltered alcove. The team was exhausted, but alive. They had narrowly escaped the creature's clutches, but the experience revealed a deeper truth about the city. As Emily meticulously analyzed her scanner's data, she made a stunning discovery. The city was not merely a ruin, but a massive, self-sustaining ecosystem powered by a rare crystalline energy source. This crystal, embedded deep within the central temple, was the city's heart, but it also acted as a beacon. Its powerful energy signature was what had drawn the monster here, amplifying its already terrifying strength. The team now faced a terrible choice. They could leave, abandoning the city and its secrets to a monstrous fate. Or they could risk everything to neutralize the energy source and stop the creature from becoming unstoppable. The fate of the City of Whispers, and perhaps the entire surrounding ecosystem, hung in the balance. Against their better judgment, driven by a deep sense of responsibility, they made the decision to return. This time, they weren't just explorers, seeking knowledge. They were protectors on a mission to save an ancient wonder. As they ventured back into the haunting ruins, the air crackled with a renewed sense of danger. The creature was waiting for them. Its eyes, once a faint glow in the shadows, now burned with a ferocious, intense red light. Its movements were impossibly fast, a blur of muscle and malice. The roles had reversed. They were no longer the hunters, they were the prey. The city had become a death trap, every shadow a potential hiding place for their foe. There was no turning back. Their mission now was clear. They had to face the venomous creature, a serpent-like horror that Jake had identified as a mutated and highly aggressive inland taipan, a ghost in the humid air of the jungle. They found themselves at the mouth of the cave where the crystal lay hidden, staring into the darkness. The creature was inside. "The fate of the city is in our hands," Sarah whispered, her voice a mix of terror and steely determination. And so, the final and most perilous chapter of their journey began, with them standing on the precipice of a battle for a lost world. Days later. The team, exhausted but victorious, finally emerged from the dense foliage of the Amazon. A helicopter, a loud and reassuring sign of civilization, was waiting for them, a welcome beacon in the endless green sea. They were whisked away to a high-security government research facility, where they delivered the crucial data captured by Emily's scanner. Sarah's detailed historical report, combined with Jake's expert field observations, provided irrefutable evidence of the city's existence and its delicate ecosystem. The City of Whispers was no longer a subject of myth and legend, but a place of profound scientific importance. The government, deeply impressed and moved by their findings, immediately agreed to declare the area a protected habitat. This was a victory far greater than simply surviving a dangerous encounter. It was a victory for the lost city itself. Soon after, a new expedition was launched, but this team was different. They were not armed with weapons, but with cutting-edge scientific tools, cameras, and preservation equipment. Their mission, to study and protect the City of Whispers and its unique, crystalline-powered ecosystem for future generations. For the team of Sarah, Jake, and Emily, this marked the beginning of a new chapter. Not just for them, but for the entire world. The story of the three specialists who found and saved the City of Whispers became a powerful reminder for the world. It showed that with a blend of unwavering courage, intellectual curiosity, and unbreakable teamwork, even the most impossible challenges can be overcome. Their legacy stands as a testament to the pursuit of knowledge and the critical importance of preserving both history and nature. They had not just captured a dangerous mutated creature, they had given a lost civilization a new life, a second chance to tell its story. The City of Whispers was now safe, its profound secrets preserved and protected for all time. The mission was complete, but their incredible story of discovery, courage, and sacrifice would live on forever, inspiring a new generation of explorers to look beyond the known and into the heart of the unknown.